To get your greyhound into the Greyhound Adoption Program, he or she must first pass an assessment test where they meet a small domestic dog, just like these guys. They're sure to be curious and maybe even a little bit excited, but to pass assessment, they mustn't try to grab and hurt the small dog. This includes taking your greyhound away from a racing kennel and carefully placing him or her in controlled environments where they can slowly learn to socialise with other dog breeds. This ideally should be a gradual process, first introducing your greyhound to a bigger dog and working their way down to a smaller dog. It is important not to put your greyhound in a situation where they could feel overwhelmed or intimidated by other dogs invading their personal space. Here's an example of a greyhound passing its gap assessment.
So what we do, Andrew, is we just scan every dog to make sure it's the right greyhound. So we're fitting the plastic muzzle again because it's just a little bit safer when we're assessing than the wire muzzle. So Bonnie's a pretty little white and black dog.
Coming up for a sniff.
That's
Is that
right.
a good sign? Nothing wrong with that?
No, it's good. So we do expect them to be a bit excited at first and we expect them to be curious. This is probably the first time she's been near a little dog and she's a little bit anxious. You can see she's got her tail tucked between her legs. That's okay, we expect that.
She's just a bit unsure by the looks of it.
She is, that's right. She says, oh, I don't really know what this little thing is. So she's having a good sniff. So that's all gone really well. So we can now start to move Stumpy around a little bit more and see how she goes. Squeak the ball, Stump. Yay! Come on, Stump. Hey. Come on, Stump. And that's all gone well as well. She hasn't got excited, which is really good.
And now, here's an example of a greyhound that didn't quite pass.
So this greyhound's looking a little bit excited. You can see he's a lot more full on. He's quite focused on the little dog. He's not looking real great at the moment, so we'll try and get him close enough to smell the little dog and realise that he is a dog. So he has had a couple of grabs at the little dog, so we won't continue on with his assessment. The little dog wasn't moving, he was quite stationary. He was saying, I'm just a little dog. The greyhound couldn't see that. You can see he's very focused. If we move the little dog, he'll track him and getting ready to come in and grab him. So he unfortunately isn't suitable for adoption at the moment, and he'll need some more work before he can be represented.
In this situation, we encourage owners to continue with controlled socialising with other dog breeds. It doesn't take a lot of time or commitment. Even just one visit to the park can make all the difference. Then it's simply a matter of rebooking your greyhound in for another gap assessment.